So it's like there's another topic called as representational systems,
Okay.
which we call as rep systems. In short,
Okay.
rep systems is like the participants will get an assessment of their own. We'll do it there. So now, what is the assessment about? So now let's say that, Priya, like I have my right hand, my left hand. I
Okay.
use right more than my left,
Right.
right? I have not chosen it myself. It's like my unconscious mind has automatically done that. Similarly, if we have five senses, yeah, the taste, smell, touch, hearing, and seeing.
Sight.
Now, in the pursuit of our upbringing, maybe we were subjected to some certain environments, yeah. So now one of the senses, they overpower the other.
Okay.
So we call it the primary rep system.
Okay.
What's the benefit? What's the value of this? It's like we get this assessment done, and now you will know what you have as a primary rep system. So for me, it's like auditory, you know.
Right.
Yeah. So of course we have all the senses. Yeah. So it's not like we don't use the four senses. I'm only auditory. I only listen. So I'm looking at you. I'm gaining information. I'm hearing you. I'm gaining information. Now we are something which is primary. Point, very important. If now you know that I'm an auditory person, more
Yeah.
of it, should you or should you not speak in a way that will appeal to an auditory listener?
Right.
Yeah. So what will that do for you? Is that it will help you to gain rapport with me. So gaining rapport is like I am switching off my conscious part of my mind and giving you room to my unconscious.
Right.
So if you have room for my unconscious in my unconscious, you can lead me. So you can influence me.
Hmm.
Yeah. Let's say that you naturally are a visual person.
Right.
Yeah, naturally are a visual person. Now, if you do not know this NLP representational system, you will speak with visual words.
Right.
Visual words, we call them predicates. A very interesting part. So predicates is like, hey, do you see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
It's grammatically not right. But we identify as logical sense. That's all right. But
Yeah.
how can you see something what is said? Right? So because you're using a predicate. Now, we will learn in the program, of course, in the whole course, how to identify people so that we switch gears.
Right.
We switch the way of our this is again flexibility.
Right.
So now we become flexible to suit the approach. Yeah. So imagine you have a boss, or you have a husband, you have a wife, you have a friend, you have a child, you are a teacher. Now you are addressing to a large number of participants, your students.
Yeah.
Now some of them are visual, some of them are auditory, some of them are kinesthetic.
Hmm.
So kinesthetic are the people who want to do it. They don't
Right.
want to only listen and see. They want to do it. So those people they want experience, you know. So some children, they are not dumb.
Right.
Some children are labeled, they are not intelligent. It's wrong. It's just that the teacher has not taught them in the language they understand better.
Right.
Nobody is not intelligent. We all are intelligent. We are
Right.
born capacitated with our brain. We cannot even imagine how powerful that is.
Yeah.
Now, who's at the fault? It's the teacher. So now, if this teacher, they learn, representational systems, oh my God. Now, I'm a visual. I have been teaching all my life.
Hmm.
In my visual way of teaching, I'm showing diagrams or on flow charts or the flip charts, for any other setup, corporate or anything. Even you conduct meetings.
Yeah.
So you are speaking a language which the listener is not interpreting it in the right way. So you are speaking English, I am translating into Italian, let's say that. So you're not gaining rapport with me.
Right.
Now this is of a great value. So we will learn how to get the assessment, how to identify people, and learn now the art of how should we learn to become flexible approaches.
Okay.
I always, sometimes I share this example where husband and wife, the husband is an auditory, let's say like me, and the wife is visual. And you want to hear the sound of I love you,
Hmm.
but now not the sound, is the way it says.
Right.
So now the wife says, I love you. Like, it doesn't sound that you do, because the tonality is into question here, you know. So auditory people are not only listening to the words, but they are listening to how that word is being said.
Right.
So, right? And now, vice versa. Now, time for responding back to your wife. It's like, I love you too. But now, I love you too, I'm saying it in a tone. But my wife is, let's say she's a visual. So this is not going to suffice. Yeah?
Barabar.
So now, if you, so now she needs to see that you love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, or him sometimes.
Yeah.
So she needs to see how do you represent your love? How do
Right.
you exhibit?
Right.
Now, once if you know this, imagine relationships. Relationships, personal, professional, any other way.
Yeah.
Even when you're sitting for a meeting, you want to crack a deal. You're selling, you're marketing. How do you gain rapport? That's what we do in representation.